Hi everyone. Today we're exploring a topic that many people have questions about. What does the Bible say about divorce and remarriage? Let's dive in and see what Scripture teaches us. First, let's look at what Jesus says in the New Testament. In the Gospel of Matthew chapter 19 verses 3-6, Jesus is asked about divorce. He responds by pointing back to the beginning of creation. Some Pharisees came to him to test him. They asked, "Is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any and every reason?" "Haven't you read," he replied, "that at the beginning the Creator made them male and female and said, 'For this reason a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh, so they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore what God has joined together, let no one separate.'" Jesus emphasizes the sacredness of marriage, indicating that it is meant to be a lifelong union. However, he does acknowledge circumstances under which divorce is permitted. In Matthew 19:9, Jesus says, "I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife except for sexual immorality and marries another woman commits adultery." Here, Jesus allows for divorce in the case of sexual immorality. This indicates that marital unfaithfulness is a valid ground for divorce. But what about remarriage? So the Apostle Paul adds to this in 1 Corinthians 7:10-11, "To the married I give this command, not I, but the Lord. A wife must not separate from her husband. But if she does, she must remain unmarried or else be reconciled to her husband, and a husband must not divorce his wife." Paul suggests that if a separation occurs, the individual should remain unmarried or seek reconciliation. This upholds the idea that marriage is a covenant not to be broken lightly. However, Paul also acknowledges situations beyond one's control. In 1 Corinthians 7:15 he says, "But if the unbeliever leaves, let it be so. The brother or the sister is not bound in such circumstances. God has called us to live in peace." So, if a non-believing spouse initiates the divorce, the believing spouse is not bound to the marriage. This provides a nuanced understanding that while marriage is sacred, there are circumstances where divorce and even remarriage may be permissible. In summary, the Bible teaches that marriage is a sacred and lifelong covenant. Divorce is allowed in cases of sexual immorality and desertion by an unbelieving spouse. Remarriage is generally discouraged unless the divorce falls under these specific exceptions. It's a complex and sensitive issue, and if you're facing these situations, seeking counsel from trusted spiritual advisors and studying Scripture deeply is important. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more discussions on faith and life. God bless.